Good evening. In most of the countries, we hear about the LGBT community. In India also, so we heard about this so much. And LGBT community is existing, and they are fighting for their rights. And the Supreme Court also gave the support to those rights. And these points we have discussed. So, but when it comes to the present day point, what is LGBT? First of all, most of you know this. L stands for lesbian, G stands for gays, B stands for bisexual, T for transgender. So LGBT community, so they are fighting for the rights, not just in India, in most of the countries in the world. And when it comes to this Taiwan, which is a country in Asia, you know the location, right? And when it comes to this Taiwan, Taiwan became the first country in Asian region to permit, to legalize the same sex marriage. Very, very, very important question, because we hear so much about this LGBT community and the same sex marriage. It has been passed by the parliament, and now it is legal in Taiwan, and thus Taiwan became the first country in the world. Of course, if you Taiwan became the first country in Asia. But otherwise, you have some countries like Sweden, this Australia, Denmark. They already legalized. All right. Tomorrow there may be possibility of two different questions. Which of the following is the first country to legalize same-sex marriage in the world? Which of the following is the first country to legalize same-sex marriage in the world? Right? Answer will be Denmark. Denmark is the first country in the world to legalize same-sex marriage. But when it comes to Asia, in Asia, the first country to legalize the same-sex marriage is Taiwan. Please remember this, right? Out of these two, you may get question from this one question from these two. Please remember this and answer accordingly, and you have to read the question very carefully, whether the question is related to first country in the world or first country in Asia. If it is first country in the world, answer will be Denmark. And if it is first country in Asia, answer will be this Taiwan. Right. Now I would like to show the document. Have a look at this. Yeah. So before I show you the document, please look at one question that is present here. The Waynard Wildlife Sanctuary holds the largest population of tiger in the state. And the Waynard Sanctuary is located in the state of. Last month also we have discussed about this, and most of you remember this, right? And please remember, this is the sanctuary that is located in Kerala, and within Kerala, this sanctuary holds the largest population of tiger, largest population of tiger in Kerala. Okay, look at this. So this is a sanctuary, which is a biodiversity hotspot in the Nilgiri Biosphere Resorts. Right. So this is the question that I was discussing with you. Please look at this. Which of the following is the first country in the world to legalize the same-sex marriage? Taiwan, Sweden, Australia, or Denmark? Please remember, all the countries have legalized. All the countries have legalized the same-sex marriage, but the first country in the world is Denmark. All right. And I also discussed with you the first country in Asia is Taiwan. All right. Please look at this. So Denmark is the answer here. And Taiwan is the first country in Asia. Please remember this. Look at this. Another important thing. In part 2 of the Indian Constitution, we have the citizenship provisions. These are the articles from 5 to 11, and these articles provide the provisions for the citizenship. During our Indian polity classes, we have discussed this very much. But these are the general and possible questions in any competitive examination with respect to Indian polity and constitution. But please remember, whenever these provisions they become prominent by becoming the news, that is important for the examination once again with respect to current affairs. Clear? Normally, also you will get the questions from citizenship. But whenever these provisions appear in the form of news, then definitely there will be the possibility of those questions to be asked in any forthcoming examination. Now, if you look at this, out of these 5 to 11 articles, Article 11 permitted the Parliament of India to pass an act so that it can decide about the citizenship. So, who can become the citizen and how the citizenship can be lost? Meaning, how the citizenship can be acquired and how the citizenship can be lost. Who has the authority to decide this? Constitution has given the power, this power to the Parliament of India under Article number 11. That's the reason why we got a Citizenship Act of 1955. And that Citizenship Act of 1955 has been amended over a period of time. Right? Of course, many times it has been amended. So, but the point here is that when it comes to how a person loses the citizenship, we have a provision called a renunciation. Right? We discussed about this. So, meaning a citizen of India voluntarily can give up the citizenship. Meaning, basically, citizen of India acquired the citizenship of some other country, and our constitution does not permit two citizenships. Hence, you need to give up. You need to surrender one citizenship, either be as a citizen of India or be as a citizen of some other country. Some people, this after this getting settled abroad, after acquiring the citizenship of that country, they wanted to give away their citizenship of India, and if they give away their citizenship of India voluntarily, that is called renunciation, right? And now the number is increasing. Now the number is increasing, and those figures I would like to show you now. Have a look at this. Right, so that's the reason why, since renunciation is there in the news, there may be a possibility of a question regarding renunciation. Right, so because renunciation is there in the news, you may also get a question on termination and also deprivation. Right, so please remember this. Now I would like to show you the document. Kindly have a look at this. Since 2010, 290 Indians have renounced their Indian citizenship. 2010 to 2000, this we are in the year 2019. We'll take up to the year 2018 only, right? So 2010 to 2018, 290 Indians have renounced their citizenship. Okay, but the fact is that in the year 2018 alone, from 2010 to 2018, 290, but only in the year 2018, 207 people have renounced their citizenship. And from the year 2012 to 2015, meaning 2012, 13, 14, and 15, no one renounced. No one renounced. So meaning, so if you look at the year 2018, the number is very, very huge, right? So maybe they liked that country, they got settled over there, opportunities are larger. Reason maybe anything, that's a different thing. But it's in a large number that people have renounced. Look at this. Under Rule 23 of the Citizenship Rules 2009, under Section 8 of the Citizenship, a citizen of India can renounce a citizenship. Meaning is simple, you cannot bind a person to hold the citizenship of India throughout the life. This particular act is permitting a citizen of India to renounce the citizenship of India. Very, 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 very important. Is that clear? Next, another important question, maybe possible question. Kindly have a look at this. Who of the following is the first woman to be appointed to the International Cricket Council panel of match referees? Very, very important one. This is the first woman. This is the first woman to be appointed to the International Cricket Council panel of match referees. Okay. right? Mithali Raj, Smriti Mandana, Harmanpreet Kaur, Subarna Lakshmi. And hopefully you are very familiar with all the names A, B, C, D. But here the answer is, the correct answer is option D, that is Subarna Lakshmi. Right? So please remember this. Correct answer is D, Subarna Lakshmi. Right. So that's all for the day. And I'll see you in the next class with more current affairs. Thank you so much for being with me this evening. Take very good care.